I think it's around here. Yeah, here. So you gotta go down here. So this is a new location that, well, it's not super new. It's new to me, rather. Because I actually haven't been here, but it was here the entire time. Careful, don't die, please. Oh, no, I'm dead. Yeah. I couldn't jump. I think that's the glitch. Was the animation glitch where if you're holding certain weapons, apparently you can't like jump. Alright, please don't die again. This time I'm using a different weapon, so it allows me to not die. That'd be great. Not affected by that weird bug where if you're holding certain weapons, you apparently can't double jump after you walk off a ledge. It always seems to kill me whenever I platform on these weird gravestones. Alright, here we go. So we're in Jarburg. Wow, Jarburg. Jarburg. Livingstone 3. I feel like you're supposed to come here a lot earlier. It is pretty secret though. I feel like most players would miss this. I don't know. A lot of different flowers. Let me just grab all these flowers. I feel like... yeah, there's jars here. And I do know about it, so I got spoiled on this. But yeah, it's a village full of like... seems like friendly jars. They garden, they make flowers, and they frolic about. Yeah. How nice. Let me grab this. It is a crackpot. I mean, I guess that's makes sense. Crackpot. Living jar shard. Wonder why actually. Is a jar shard there? Maybe a guy came here, tried to kill the jars, and then they got killed themselves? Big jar. He's just gardening, see? How nice. I assume if you attack them, you know, then they start attacking you. But if you don't aggro them, then, you know, they're just friends. Don't worry about it. All I'm saying is that the other pots, you know, I've murdered. But only because they try to kill me, alright? It's self-defense. Also sometimes preemptive self-defense. But don't worry about it. Alright. It's a small little area, it seems. Big jar over here, but this one is, I assume, long dead. More flowers. More crafting materials I'll never use. And I believe there was patch notes that mentioned they added an NPC here, so... here's Grace. Does Milena say anything here? You know, Milena's like, hey, what's up? This village is pretty cool. No, I guess not. I wish he had more dialogue, you know? I kind of wish he just had more dialogue. It would add more to her, you know? I mean, it's funny because I remember the Firekeepers in the previous Souls games, at least 2 and 3, I believe. They would have a lot to say, but sometimes players would find it annoying, actually, because they would, like, talk too much, right? I mean, kind of like how a lot of, like, sometimes, like, NPCs in other video games, you know, they kind of, like, hold your hand and give you way too much exposition, and, you know, they're afraid that you might miss something. But I do kind of wish Milena had more to say, and maybe, you know, keep it the same, right? Keep it, like, it's optional, but there's a lot to explore, you know, a lot to, like, talk to her about, as you journey through the lands between. That would be nice. You know, so yeah, you have the option to. Anyway. This guy's just taking a nap. You're just having fun. And you talk to this one. Alright. Hello.
Hello, cuz. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate?
What? Potentate? Potentate? No.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry.
Alright, bye. No, okay.
Cuz.
Cause.
You'll be our potentate after.
What does that mean? Cause? Cause. Sure, I'll be your whatever. I don't know what that means.
Gosh, truly. That's wonderful news. It's not easy being potentate, though. I
Potentate.
know. Show me your hands. It's just a little test, cuz. To see if you've got the right stuff. Your skin isn't so smooth, is it? You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes. What a shame.
Okay. How about you give me some moisturizer then?
Don't look so glum, cuz. We can still chat. Potentate or not, come back and visit me. When you can. Don't look so... We can still
Alright.
come back and visit me.
I don't know what that means actually. Is there actually like a little requirement there or something? I do know in the previous Souls games, for example, if you meet like a magic instructor, you actually need enough intelligence to actually learn the spells in order for them to open up their shops or whatever, right? So I actually wonder, does that mean anything? Or like, yeah, you gotta have smooth hands, apparently. I don't know what that means. Smooth hands. My hands are just too much full of calluses from fighting millennia, I guess, you know?
Oh, hello again, cuz. I'm happy you came back. I have good tidings for you, cuz. Have you noticed the rare flowers growing in this village? I asked the villagers if you could pick some of them, and they said you'd be very welcome.
Oh, way ahead of you there. I already grabbed a whole bunch, I guess.
Go on, cuz. You really should pick some of our flowers. Who knows? They might be of some use. Go on, who knows?
Alright. And I don't know if there's much to this, actually. This is just a small little village and that's it. I don't know. I guess I'll pick some. Give me some of these flowers again. They do respawn and everything, it seems. Give me that. Give me all your flowers. Give it. Give it to me. Grow flowers for me. You fools. You weird sentient pots that I assume aren't supposed to be sentient, maybe, but then they ended up gaining sentience after the Shattering. And, you know, I assume, like, the amalgamation of, like, meat inside of them, right? The corpses inside of them, it somehow turned into, like, a weird, like, mini hive mind. And then they gain their own soul, I guess. And that's how they're, like, walking about, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. No graveyard here. Again, makes sense, right? Because I assume people just stuffed... I mean, before the Shattering, I assume people stuffed corpses inside these pots. And you see a lot of them near the minor Erdtrees, right? So I assume they transport the corpses into the Erdtree, maybe into the catacombs, to be absorbed into the tree, right? And it's supposed to be like an honor, actually. It's like a good thing, apparently. I think I've read it in a description, right? It's like it's very honorable, you know, to be sucked into the Erdtree. Because that's where your soul is reborn, apparently. At least that was the, you know, reigning understanding, you know, the common sense of the world before the Elden Ring was shattered and all that. Alright, so seems not much to do here, though. I got the flowers. Anything else?
Go on, who knows?
I'll just reload the area, I guess. What happens if I start murdering everyone? That's like, I wonder if the NPC actually reacts to that. It's like, hello, Kaz, you've murdered all my friends. Get out of here, you psycho. What the, you know? What the hell, man?
Ah, hello again. Say, cuz, have you met Uncle Alexander? He used to live here with us, but then he left to be a champion. I asked to go with him, but he said, the path of champions must be trod alone. So heroic, right? I miss him, though. If you see him, you should ask him to teach you how to fight, cuz. He's big and tough and strong.
Alright. I mean, I guess some lore about Alexander. I guess he came from this village.
Uncle Alexander said he won't be back again.
My home is of the past, and the past, as they say, is a different country.
Do they say that?
I suppose that's part of being a warrior, isn't it? So, please don't tell anyone, cuz. But I'm actually a warrior jar as well. One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander. Then I'll have to leave the village to become a champion.
Will you? How's that work? You know, do you just get bigger somehow, even though your jar is like small? I don't know how that works.
Uncle Alexander.
My home is of the past.
My home is of the past. I like the impressions. All right. Well, let me just reload the area again. I mean, the idea, you know, is you're supposed to like leave, do something, and then you know when you remember the village fondly, you come back, I guess, to visit. But I'm just reloading the area. You know, I'm not wasting my time. I'm just gonna go through all the dialogue. Anything else? Cause?
Ah, do you know what a poacher is, cuz? They hunt us, smash us, and then take us away. This village is kept secret, so I think we're safe here. But you should be careful if you ever meet one of them, cuz I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up first.
Alright, poacher, you say? As I look in my inventory full of crushed jar shards. Anyway.
Those awful poachers. I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up.
It's ironic. Because I think, yeah, the description did mention from like materials you get from like killing those, you know, these jar creatures is that apparently there are people who hunted them because their shards are valuable, I assume. Anything else?
Oh, hello again, cuz. Have you heard? A new potentate's come to the village. I think he
Potentate.
said his name was Dialos. He seems a little down in the dumps, but his hands, as smooth as silk.
But that is interesting, actually. When we first met this little creature, you know, they said something about how like our hands are too rough, but I remember Dielos did say like his hands are too smooth, actually. We talked to him in the volcano manor. I guess he's around here now? Where is he?
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, actually. Even though good Sir Dialos has a wonderful suit of armor, he says he isn't a warrior. And since he's a coward, he won't be fighting anymore. His smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you.
Potentate. I don't know. I assume that's a made-up word, but I'm not sure. It could be like a real word. I don't know. But I assume a potentate is like, I guess someone who makes the jars, maybe. You know, someone who like actually, what do you call them? Sculptors? I forget what we call them. You know, like the pottery makers, right? So someone who does that. So that's why you want like smooth hands, so you can like make new jars, right? I assume that's what it is.
Dialos' smooth and silky hands feel, but I wish we had.
And he gives everyone head pats. Good. Alright, Dialos is here. I was wondering where he went to. He was all like sad about the whole thing, right? He was like, oh, I need to get revenge, you know, the tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, you know. He's like, very edgy. He's all puffed up. But then he ended up like at the Volcano Manor, and then he got sweet talked into becoming a champion for them. But then he couldn't even do that, I guess, and just ended up like not doing much, I guess. I assume is what happened. Right? And the idea is, we learn the lore. We kind of killed his brother, so I don't know how he feels about that. But the lore is that, you know, there was another brother in his house, Hoslow, and, you know, the older brother, I assume, was the one, you know, doing all the badass stuff. But he himself, even though he talks a big game...
Aren't you full of beans? No wonder you're covered in muck.
Oh, where is he? Anyway, he talks a big game, but, you know, he doesn't really live up to that reputation of House Hoslow, you know. A tale told in blood. What is he doing?
Oh, My friend, it's been far too long. I have to say you caught me at a rather low point. But as you see, I've put all that behind me. Left the volcano manor, forging my own path now, making my own choices. Even a fool like me can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the straight and narrow.
Okay, he's kind of retired. He just want to take care of some jars.
A fool I may be, but I can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me?
All right. You know, he kind of switched careers. He doesn't want to be like a warrior anymore. He doesn't want to, get revenge for his tomboy childhood friend GF anymore. He just wants to live a simple life. And I guess I think the idea, like he wanted to get revenge and everything because that's what's expected of him. But then probably when he actually ended up in Volcano Manor, I think what happens is that he actually got scared, because again, he's like a weakling, right? He talks a big game and doesn't do anything really. So that's why he ended up joining them only to save his own life. I think is what happened. And he just pretended that that's what you're supposed to do, whatever. That's the right thing to do, but he was just deluding himself. And really, he was just lying to himself because he's just a big old coward. I think that's what happened. Makes me wonder who killed, well, what was her name? I want to say Lanya or something. Lanya? Lanya something? I don't know. I actually wonder who actually killed her. Maybe Bernal. I don't know. One of them, I guess. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Anything else? I kind of reload the area just to be sure. Where is he now? He's still here?
A fool I may be. Do you pity me?
I guess that's it. Nothing else? Alright, I was hoping he would say something new. But maybe not. I guess that's it. He's just cleaning up some jars. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't know if there's an ending to this. Other than murdering him, I guess. I don't want to murder him, obviously. Nah, I'm not gonna do the dung eater mistake of punching them in the face and then they instantly explode. I assume that's it. I've kind of reloaded the area. I talked to the characters twice. So it seems like nothing else. Interesting little story, though. I don't know. It was pretty interesting. I do find it intriguing to kind of follow his little journey here, I do wonder, like, if there's anything else, but I assume that's it. I mean, we could kind of like tell him about the whole like brother thing if we could talk, as like a protagonist, if we weren't like if we weren't like a silent protagonist that could only make decisions through predetermined menu choices. But I feel like in real life, if we wanted to be cruel, I guess we would say, "Hey, by the way, you killed your brother." And he'll be like, "No," and then he'd try to kill us or something. I don't know. But it doesn't seem there's anything else, as far as I know. Alright, guess that's it. Unless you come back here, like, actually, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe we actually need to progress even more, and then he'll say something else later. I don't know. Anyway, guess that's it. We'll just move on. Any new view?
Be sure to try that finger I gave you. I'm quite certain that you'll take to it.
Alright, so in order to progress this guy's quest, you actually need to use the Bloody Fingers to invade people, I believe like 3 times or something, to progress his like little quest. So I guess you can do that. Probably, I mean, you don't need to win, I guess. So why not? It doesn't make sense to invade here though, so I guess I'll invade, I guess in the Erdtree maybe? But the way the invasion system works in this game is that you can only invade people who already summon phantoms. So it's always going to be like a little unfair because they always have the advantage. And what's even more so is that they sometimes people can like use password system, to summon people who are like scaled down. Because normally you would invade people around your range or whatever, around your level. But you can also, if you're like a host, you can actually get a password and summon a person who's like level 300 or something. And the way the phantoms are scaled down is not very good, so they often have better stats than you anyway, and then you just die or something. I guess we'll see. I'm also not really using like meta weapons, but I mean whatever, doesn't matter. There you go. Invading another world. Let's see what happens. Probably just get murdered. Who knows? Probably not even using the right setup really, but whatever. There you go. Phantom Bloody Finger. That allows you to teleport near the host, I think. Okay, let's see. Follow the radar. The radar kind of shows you where they generally are. A lot of verticality though. Actually kind of hard to see where they actually are. There's a hunter. I hear them, but where are they? Up there? Too much drip. Okay, good. Of course. Do your thing. No? Well, there's a hunter. I'll just pick my buff. Oh, there you go. Rivers of blood, everybody. I'm not very good at PvP. I don't know. Rivers of blood. I don't know how to really handle it. I don't know. It's just incredibly long range. Let's try again. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just need to, I believe, invade 3 times for the quest. Man. I don't know how to deal with this. Kind of like, you get hit by it, you lose half your health, you roll away, and you get roll caught by it. So, I don't know. Anyway. And that was just a host. I mean, it's fair. At least it wasn't like a big scaled down phantom of like, I don't know, super meta weapons or something. I mean, the biggest like super OP thing I believe would be like dual cross Naginatas, I think. Of like seppuku, I think is what it's called. At least that's what I heard. And you know, when you get hit by it once and you just bleed to death. So there's that at least. Or at least it's not that. Technically, I believe the katana, Rivers of Blood, was nerfed. Or, maybe not nerfed, actually. It wasn't directly nerfed, but it was indirectly nerfed, I believe. Also, I saw that. What's going on? Oh, over here. Okay, here's a summon. Someone's throwing stuff at me. Who is that? Who's throwing stuff at me? Where are you? Over there? Up there? Okay. Oh, there you go. That's cross Naginaka, you know, seppuku, whatever. Oh. The host died. Good. Alright, I win. Too bad. I don't know. I guess the host was up there. I mean, that guy also had the host of fingers thing on him, so they looked like the host, but I think they were just wearing the ring that made them look like that. I think, yeah, the person that throwing fire at me was the host. And they fell down. Really? Hey, it works for me. You know, that's the only way you can win. It's just, you just hope the other player just trips and falls. Isn't that great? Hilarious. So as you can tell, I'm not very good at PvP. I did a little bit in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I don't know. Especially like invading like 3 people at once. It just seems very hard to do. But like, I guess that's what you know, that's just intended by Miyazaki. Okay, well, that's Invader actually.
Hey.
So it's actually if this guy's here, that means there's 2 other people. Usually this only happens if the host specifically uses an item to like a taunter's tongue, right? I got before to like make invaders invade them. Ow. Where are they? What's happening? Over there? Okay. It's a 2v2, I assume. Here's the host. If you're gonna shoot, though, you're gonna hit me, I feel like. Where are they? I don't know where they are. They're over there? Alright. Be careful not to hit the invader. There's friendly fire. Whoop! Nope. Oh! Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Yeah, I'm trying not to hit the invader as well, but... Oh! Wow, he's so good, running away. What? He's so good. Oh, sorry. Oops. I'm so bad. Help. Help. I'm so bad. I shouldn't be chasing, really. I'm worse at this. Get... Oh, connection error! Oh, that's too bad. Damn it. It was such a interesting little fight there we just had. We're on the ladder and everything. I accidentally hit the invader like an idiot. He was probably angry at me. And we were just chasing him down. I almost had him too. Got a connection error though, which is too bad. I don't think they intentionally disconnected though. I think it's just general like shenanigans. I feel like with the connections in Elden Ring, sometimes you just disconnect, I guess. Interesting though. I kind of don't want to leave it there, but if I invade again, I'll probably just die. But oh no! Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Wait, hold on. Reset the area. I don't want to fight that thing. But yeah, that host was using Taunter's Tongue, so it's interesting. They were actually inviting players to fight them, I guess. I mean, sometimes I believe. I mean, not sometimes, often actually, especially in like higher levels, people would just stand in the place and then they would just gank people or whatever is the idea, I think. Like they wouldn't progress the level necessarily, they would just summon their two friends and they would just wait for the invader and then they would just like, you know, dogpile them is the idea. I don't know if they were doing that though. It seems like they were just doing like an actual like 2v2 or something. You know, some kind of weird like setup where they actually invite invaders to fight them in the world, it seems. Because normally they wouldn't be two invaders, for the most part, unless you activate item. And then only like, if you activate item and only summon one other friend. And that's basically it. That's how you invade, that's how you get two invaders. Otherwise, it's usually only one invader. So they were specifically looking for, you know, PvP or whatever. I hope the other guy, hope the invader makes it though. Because I feel like, yeah, if I got disconnected from their game, that means they would have to fight the guy on the ladder, and then there was another guy that was actually trying to hit him at the bottom, so they would actually be stuck between two of them. So I think the Invader is gonna have a hard time, I think, in that situation. Maybe I'll invade over here. There you go. And probably get killed again by Rivers of Blood, or like dual cross Naginatas again. Or whatever OP flavor the month it is. Apparently Bloodhound Step is very powerful too. I haven't seen much in, you know, in my own experience really, just from what I've heard. But apparently that's pretty powerful too. Like Bloodhound Steps, like the dodge technique, you get to dodge very well. Like you have so much iframes that you can just dodge everything, and that's like kind of OP. You just kind of spam it and then you just always be invincible. Where are they? I kind of hear them. Over here. Or did I go the wrong way? I don't know. Of course, there's a hunter. Are they over here? Like this is back here. Again, the verticality is kind of weird. I don't know if they're back here though. Like not here. They killed these guys already. kind of hear them, actually. There's the... Yeah, okay, here you go. Here are they. I see that rivers of blood, buddy. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Cool. Do it again. Oh, really? It's just these guys just spamming thunderbolts. Amazing. Oh. Oh. That's the Elden Ring PvP experience, by the way. You run up to them and then you get murdered again. One more time. Let's see if we can, you know, the only victory I've got is like the host just tripping and dying by themselves. I never actually got like a real win yet. There you go. I'm invading into a gang squad. And they're all just gonna murder me. Good. Alrighty. Apparently they're over this way. I assume up. Not much. There's not much over there. I assume. So I assume up. No. Stop it. Stop it. No fun allowed. Stop it. Ow. Excuse me. There's like a guy here. There's a guy here, right? No. Oh, I didn't even do that. I wanted to do this, actually. Alright. Good game. Good game. Alright. Well, you know. Sometimes you get hosts that die really easily. That host, I think, had really low HP. So, anyway, there you go. Elden Ring PvP experience. I think I'm good now. Let's go back to Vare. Where are you? How you pronounce your name? Vare or Vare? Anyway, there you go. I invaded a few times. Most of the time, I just die. There's one time I won by doing nothing really because the guy just fell off. And the last victory I got, I actually don't really feel all that good about, to be honest. I feel like the host was just really all that good at the game. So I don't know. I also like made a mistake really. Like I wasn't really good actually. I tried to do like this. Initially, when they were like fighting the other enemies, I was trying to do this. But I forgot that I had my shield on, so I parried for no reason. So I had to do that. Anyway, I'm not very good at PvP. I kind of panic as well, you know, it's kind of hard to remember what moves you got while you're actually in the invasion. Anyway, what's up? So I did your thing, I invaded a few times. You know, he told us to use the fingers, basically, so I did.
Oh, Lambkin, so pleased you're here. I'm glad that you're enjoying my gift. I knew it from the very start. You have a taste for noble blood. I wish to anoint you a proper inductee, a knight to serve Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new dynasty. Luminary Moog has strength, vision, and of course, love. So, what do you say, my lambkin?
I wish there was an option to say, hey, by the way, I killed that guy. You know, because I think I killed that guy. I killed Moog already. It's funny. So I guess this is what he represents. Kotobaru.
Oh my. Perhaps you misheard me. Nothing wrong with giving you a day or two for your ears to clear out.
Okay.
Oh, it's you. Could you tell me once more?
Your honest reply. All right. I mean, of course, we're just gonna continue doing his quest.
Yes. Who would have it any other way? Now, take this
Lord of Blood's favor.
for your final trial. Soak the cloth with a maiden's blood. Normally, this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden and recanting the wisdom of the two fingers. But since you are maidenless, the blood of anyone's maiden will do.
Maidenless. He always calls you maidenless. Every time. It became a meme, actually.
The cloth is your final trial. Soak it with the blood of a maiden. The blood of anyone's.
You're maidenless after all. I remember, actually, apparently his dialogue was different in the network tests, I think. He said something along the lines of, go die in a ditch, or something like that, you know? And that's how he became a bit of a meme, you know? He's just so, like, mean to you in the beginning. I don't think he says that in the actual game anymore, but he used to say that, apparently. But there you go. So, you know, he's all about, it's funny, like he started off saying, hey, by the way, you should become like a round table, you know, champion Tarnished. You should go over here or whatever. But really, he's just setting you up to like betray them, really. He's just, actually, they suck. The Two Fingers and the Greater Will, they're like bad people. You should join us instead, you know? We're all about like blood. So, anyway, key item, where is it? Lord of Blood's favor. A pure white oath cloth given by Vade, the final trial to be anointed a Knight of Mohg, the Lord of Blood. Soak the cloth with the maiden's blood, and yeah, you can do anyone's maiden, your maiden's after all. Kind of cryptic, to be honest, but I believe I think there are 3 ways technically, but I'm not sure about the 3rd way. But I know there's like 2. For one, you can, I believe, go over here. In the Church of Inhibition, there's a maiden there. I remember, actually, that's the maiden that I think is related to, what's his face? The fingerprint armor guy. Vike. Yeah, Vike. I think it's Vike's maiden, actually. So you can go over there, get the maiden's blood. You can also go to the very beginning of the game, actually, the first starter area. The very beginning. And get the blood from there. So I think I'm going to go there instead, just for fun. Because there's actually something else I want to do there too. So I might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Over here. Alrighty, so back over here. Back to the beginning, where it all started. How do we even end up here? I don't even know. I remember. I try to remember. So Dark Souls 3, when your character starts, they are waking up from a coffin. You know, I remember. Dark Souls 2, I believe that, yeah, there was a cutscene where your character is like they wear like some clothes or some robes or whatever, so you can't see their face, you know, they're all covered. And they end up being sucked into some kind of weird like whirlwind or whirlpool like portal or whatever, and then they end up in, you know, Dark Souls 2 land. Dark Souls 1, yeah, you start up in a prison cell, actually, and you wake up as well. For this one, though, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think it's implied that we traveled, right? Like, yeah, there was the beginning cutscene. We kind of like went into like a weird giant fog, and then ended up here, which I think was Demon Souls. Actually, Demon Souls had something similar. You enter like a big fog. Anyway, so you go over here, and you have an option to dye a cloth of Maiden's blood. And I said there was a 3rd way too, which I'm not sure if it's. I can't confirm it because I actually never seen it being done. But apparently you can use the blind girl's blood, right? I believe. When you meet her on the way to the Weeping Peninsula, I think you can kill her, I think, and use her blood. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll just use this maiden, though. That was easy. Just, you know, just dab it a little bit. I didn't even notice her the first time, actually. I don't remember seeing her. Yeah, there's a little message here. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. I think I remember that message though. I don't actually remember her, to be honest. I mean, it's been a while. It's literally the beginning of the game, so. Alright, so we did the thing. I can look at it real quick. Da-da-da-da. Final trial is complete. Luminary Mog is sure to welcome you into his service as a knight who will lay the foundations for her, or for her? No, for his dynasty. You know, did he say like dynasty? I never say dynasty though. I say dynasty. I don't know. Maybe I assume both pronunciations are correct. By the way, over here. No, this is something I totally never noticed. So this is something I got spoiled about actually. I don't think I remember seeing this, but this door was locked actually. But if you come back here, it's actually unlocked, as it turns out. So you end up over here, and you grab this item. The Stormhawk King, which looks to be like a summoning ashes, something to summon. But if you look at it, it is, I believe, a key item. I think. Yeah, over here. Ashes of a Hawk, revered by all others as sovereign, back in the days when Stormvale's winds still raged like no other. I guess, yeah, Stormvale Castle is all about, like, there's a lot of enemies that, shoot wind at you, and there's a lot of birds. This ancient monarch is proud, however, refusing to answer anyone's summons. So you can't actually use this. Even if you were, nearby, like a little summoning thing. But that is important for a later quest. And I don't know how you would figure that one out, except maybe just exploring, I guess you would just come across it. Again, I feel like in the beginning, the quests are pretty straightforward, it's like, it is likely that you would like kind of find them organically. But later on, it gets a little bit too, point and click adventure game, where it's kind of like there's actually no hint that this is here at all to the character that you're supposed to give it to, but whatever, I guess. Anyway, for now though, let's go back to this guy. Once again. Alright, Vare, I got your bloody cloth. You gonna enjoy it? You gonna sniff it?
Ah, my lambkin. You've completed your final trial. And with this, you are a formal inductee. A knight who will assist Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, in the establishment of a new dynasty.
He says it too.
Give me your finger.
Dynasty.
This noble blood will be an immutable badge of honor once it settles inside of you.
Okay. Offer finger. Try finger butthole. Oh boy.
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
Ow. Hey, got a blood finger.
Oh, another thing. You should have this.
Pureblood's Knight's Medal.
A medal granted by the new Mogwin dynasty, with the power to grant audience with Luminary Moog. I've gone out of my way to provide one to you, but you mustn't use it just yet. The meeting must wait until the Mogwin dynasty commences. Luminary Moog yet slumbers beside the divinity. We must endure a little longer.
Besides the divinity. He slumbers beside the divinity. Makes me wonder if that's Mikola.
Ah, it is trying, but we must be patient. One day you will be elevated, deservedly, basking in love. Right, my lambkin?
Yeah, there you go. Classic Dark Souls laughter.
Ah, one day, right, my lambkin?
Alright. Let me just look at the thing. So I believe we got the invasion item, actually. So yeah, this is how you get the permanent invasion. I mean, you can use this. I don't think it matters, actually. It's like very slight differences, I think. But it's effectively the same thing. It allows you to invade multiple times, without using the consumables. So, any lore on that, actually? There you go. So this one is covered in snake scales, so I guess, you know, it's related to Rykard, so that's why. This one, though, is glistening blood and has been siphoned into the nail of this finger. Its sickly pale skin feels nothing now, but the nail still aches with sweetest pain. Alright. So you would use this to invade as a bloody finger. Also got an item from him. Every time. I don't know where it is. No, that's that. What's the, Oh, I sort again? Why can't I sort? Am I crazy? What's the sort button? I somehow forgot the sort button in my head. Oh, that's that. Oh, okay. Oh, weird. Okay, that's why. I was clicking L3. It was not working. You're supposed to be hovering over an item before you can actually use the sorting method. That's weird. Okay, whatever. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, sort of. Because yeah, your selection would move after you choose the sorting method. But anyway. There you go. Pure Blood Knight's Medal. Proof that one is a glorious knight of the new dynasty of Mogwyn that the Lord of Blood will inaugurate. Used to be granted audience with Mohg, only it is not time yet. For Mohg yet slumbers beside the divinity. Be patient, the new dynasty is nigh. So he basically said, hey, don't use this yet, wait until the right time. I don't know if there is actually a right time as far as I know. Maybe late in like a later patch, or maybe DLC. But as far as I know, there's actually no like right time to use this, so you can just use it right away. I mean, I already been to like Mohg and all that, so I'll just use it right in his face. You're like, hey, it's like, hey, do not use this yet. You have to wait for the. Wait, what are you doing? All right. And so we end up over here. Okay, it's just a little teleport. It grants you audience to Mohg, the Lord of Blood. It really is just a teleport over here, which I've already been here actually. So yeah, it's kind of like a little shortcut. So you did that like little quest. You could have been here a lot earlier if you wanted to, I guess. Though by the Lake of Lernia, though, that's like very early. I get this? Yeah, I already got this grace. There you go. Oh, what's this? Oh, invade White Mask Various Row. Okay, interesting. Okay, I just kind of found this. Okay. I was wondering, yeah, if you would be angry about the whole like Lord of Mohg thing or Lord of Mohg thing. So I guess if you came down over here, there's actually a sign. Interesting. So you can invade his world. Why not? Let's try to murder him. I'm not your lambkin anymore. You know, as it turns out, a cult full of like invaders, by the way, of like murdering people, might end up murdering each other. So these things never work out, you know? Whenever you make like a super evil cult full of evil people, don't be surprised when they're evil towards you too, okay? This is all I'm saying. It just never works out.
Violence. Heedless of my warning, though you have been raised to a knight of the dynasty, I am pained to the very depths of my being. I'll ensure you regret this, my lambkin.
A lambkin.
Your miserable death.
Oh. Ow. Cool. Now I parry you. Whoa, he screams like, whoa! Oh. Can I parry that? I don't know. Oh, well, I mean, that's useless. Why am I doing that? I should just heal up. Interesting weapon, by the way. It's, I think, a bouquet of flowers. There is this weird, like, yeah, at least for his character, this weird theme of, like, blood and violence, but also love, somehow. It's like, I don't know, some kind of, like, weird... ow. Some kind of weird, like, Maybe like Stockholm syndrome, you know, where you mix up love with like pain. I don't know. All right, just stab him. I want to parry, but also I have plenty of these healing, bleed healing items now, so I'll just use as much as I want. Ow! Stop it! Ah! Oh, can't parry that. Stop it! Ah, it actually give you a lot of bleed buildup. There you go. No healing. Stop healing. Every time. Every time these NPCs, they always heal up. You're not allowed to. Don't you know? In Dragon Ball Z, only the heroes are allowed to eat the senzu beans. Or whatever. Well, then again, doesn't Goku, like, literally give the villains senzu beans all the time or something? I remember he gave one to Cell. Because he wanted, like, a fair fight or whatever. Didn't he also give one to Frieza? I don't remember, actually, if he did or not. But it would make sense. Like, it would be a thing that would have happened if he gave one to Frieza. I want to parry every time. I'm always so obsessed with getting the parry with the kill, you know? It doesn't count unless I get the parry. Ow. Stop that. That move I can't parry. He does it every time. No? He just does that in my face. Oh. Alright, I should just kill him. Too much of my time. I'm gonna die as well. No, there you go. I got it. Alright. Get T-posed on. There we go. I assume that's the end of his quest. He gives you the power to invade, so you invade him. You know, what did you expect? Oh, he's right here, actually. Hey, what's up?
Oh, luminary Moog, please grant the strength you promised. I have given everything. Please, my lord.
I don't know, that's kind of like weirdly... I don't like the swords clipping on him, you know, so I'm trying to move my sword, but anyway.
Please, answer me, luminary Moog. Bless the Mogwin dynasty with love.
Oh, that was a dramatic death rattle. Give me that. Okay, a bunch of bloody fingers, and I got his flowers. Cool. I don't got his, like, his armor, though. Pathetic sort. Lover head. Good. Alright. What a interesting low character. A steel mace resembling a charming bouquet of roses. Each petal has a sharpened edge, leaving the roses perpetually covered with blood, or colored with blood, rather. This weapon reflects White Mask Vare's manner of speech rather well, enticing in its splendor, but full of deadly consequence. Okay. Also, blood tax is a weapon. That's why it seemed like he was kind of healing, actually, yeah. If you get hit by it, then you get healing, or whatever. Or he gets healing anyway. It's just a heavy mace, as it turns out. Did I follow up to that? Trust to build power. Okay, it's just you just do this. Alright. Interesting weapon. There you go. That's the story of the Mogwin dynasty. It's full of love, but also full of death. Good. Alright. So that's that. Let's see. Well, where do we go next? Look at my little checklist. Alright. So, we going back to the round table hold because there is something we need to do here. Also notice my character's eyes all red, by the way. She got pink eye? I don't know. Well, I think it's because of the whole Vare quest. I actually want to like put that back to normal actually. So let me go back here. I think you can change it here. Alter face? I actually don't know. Is it eyes? Here you go. Eye alteration. This option only appears if you do certain quests in the game. For one, this one makes your eye all red, I guess. Turn off. There you go. Back to normal eyes. I want normal eyes. I don't want weird red eyes. There you go. And let's see here. What do I want to do? I want to go over here, actually. And I believe talk to you. Nephili.
No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now...
Last time we saw her, she was all depressed about Sir Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing. Basically, disowning her, I guess, because, he was her, like, adoptive father and everything. But I guess she went against his orders and everything, so, and, doesn't want to be her father anymore. And she's, like, depressed about that. Anyway, here's a Stormhawk King. I don't know how you would know this, by the way. Apparently, you're supposed to give her a Stormhawk King. Just give her your Stormhawk. That's all.
Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it.
Okay. You're welcome.
I'm not like Broderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you.
Okay. So that's how you cheer her up, make her be reminded of her pet hawk.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
Alright, good. So, let's see. So as far as I know, that's kind of it. You give her the Stormhawk King ashes. Was it Stormhawk King? I don't know. Anyway, you give her those ashes. She's reminded of her, like, pet hawk she had one time when she was a kid. It was a great pet and everything. It pooped everywhere. And that's kind of it. You kind of cheer her up, and I guess we'll have to continue your quest later? Question mark? I don't know. I just want to make sure I want to do that, though, because apparently there is a point of failure where if you don't give it to her and then progress too much, then you can't actually do the rest of her quest, apparently. But, well, I guess we'll see what happens. But alright, guess that's it for now. Now we got to do something else. Let's see. What else can we do? I don't know. Let me look at my checklist. Oh yeah, so okay. We can go over here. We can talk to Selin or Celine or Selly. I don't know how to pronounce her name.